Hello all the fancy people of the world, Mokimitos here today to pretty much sum up episode 6 of Let's Play the Sandman. The reason I'm doing this is because it is so boring that I don't even want to watch it. Editing it made me cringe because of how boring it was, and I don't want to put you guys through that. So I will try to sum it up as best I can. Pretty much after getting through the Hall of Flames, I meet the Sandman. A chase scene happens where I happen to die. A lot. Then I decide that maybe going back and getting the rune so I can open up the other door is probably the better option. And I also turn off the blue flame, which turns off the Hall of Fire. So after getting the runes and taking a picture of it, I go all the way back and open up the other door. Inside, I get a wooden stick. The Sandman also starts coming to the door, and I have to hide really quick. This is probably the only entertaining part of this whole entire scene, where I have to hide inside a door. No, not a door. Sorry. Scratch that. Where I have to hide in a closet. And then there's this kind of arm that reaches out and says, help, and says something. I don't remember what he says. But it scares me so much that I actually have to throw my headphones out of my ears and just stand back for a few minutes. To others, it might not be that creepy, but I hate those kind of little whisper things in the ears. So, anyways, after that happens, I continue through the chase scenes again, where unfortunately I die a lot again. But the funny part is I forget to save, I hit start again, and I have to redo a whole bunch of stuff. Finally, after all of this, I was finally able to defeat the Sandman. I feel a little cheated by it because, get this, the way how you have to do it is that you have to turn off the blue flame, or emerald flame, whatever it was, and have the Sandman fall down the hole. That wasn't obvious from the get-go. I didn't even think that turning off the emerald flame had anything to do with it. I thought that turning it off and then running down the Hall of Flame was the way to go. So I felt a little bit cheated by this. Anyways, then I go through the door that I met the Sandman through. After traveling a little bit, I enter into a hall of mirrors. I didn't think that there was any other exit except the one I came through, so I leave through there, go all the way back to Lullaby, where he translated a note that Sandman dropped, which teaches me how to create sleeping sand. It tells me that I need 3 ingredients: crygel fluid, snoraflora, and a cater lizard tail. We've seen all these ingredients before. The crygel is that little blue blob that is always crying. I didn't really get what the sound was until I learned what it was. But anyways, so I pick up the crygel fluid and it makes some kind of scream. Yada yada yada. Anyways, then I go and get the snoraflora, which is that white and red flora plant kind of thing in that one little area. I pick it up, and then I go and try to get the cater lizard tail, which is in the kitchen. But I can't cut off its tail because I don't have a knife. So I leave that for last, until I can find something to cut it. And that's pretty much where the episode ends. Now, as I said, it was completely boring. I lost a whole bunch of times during this. And I didn't talk a lot. I didn't say anything interesting. It was a really, really boring episode. And I didn't want to put you guys through that. So I'm just summing it up as best I can in this little segment. I'm not sure what I'm going to do in place of this. I've been thinking of a little bit of things, possibly a one-off, or possibly it might even be the start of something that I want to do really badly. But whatever it is, I hope you guys will continue supporting me and watching me. So if you like what I had to say, instead of actually uploading the episode, please leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more. Until next time, my fancy people.